Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taylor and this is going to be my Booktube newbie tag. I discovered Booktube about 2 years ago and I've been kind of a passive member of the community for a while, leaving some comments and watching a bunch of videos, but I wanted to kind of take a more active role in the community, so I wanted to start with the most basic Booktube tag you could possibly do, which is the newbie one. So, hi guys, let's get started. Let's see, number one, why did you start this channel? Oh, also I have the questions on my phone, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. Why did you start this channel? Well, I think I just told you, so I wanted to take a more active role in the community. And I just can't wait to start sharing my opinions and really starting dialogue, basically, around books. Number two, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? I live in Japan, actually, and I've lived here for about 4 years, and I have really dedicated a lot of time to making my reading level of Japanese match my speaking level. And so I'm hoping in the near future to be able to read some Japanese novels. You might be able to see behind me I have some Japanese manga, and in the future I hope to be able to level up to novels. Also, my boyfriend is Japanese and he reads a lot of manga, so I want to be able to kind of incorporate Western books and Japanese books, kind of do a combination of recommendations in the future. I think that'd be really fun. Number three, what are you most excited for about this channel? Pretty basic answer, but to be able to talk about books. I've loved reading ever since I was really little, and I just have never had a friend group that was as into reading as I was. So I'm really looking forward to being able to have those kinds of conversations with other people who are passionate about reading. It's something I've kind of missed in my life until now, so I can't wait to get started. Okay, number four. Why do you love reading? I mean, this is a basic bitch answer, but I mean, you get to go into other worlds, you get to see other people's perspective on the world. And I think that's really important to expand your horizons, whether it be fantasy, nonfiction, sci-fi, whatever you're into, romance. You know, I still think that it broadens your horizons and lets you see other ways of thinking. And I think that that's really important. And plus, it's just really fun. Who doesn't like to cuddle up with, you know, a cup of tea and read a book? Or coffee, whichever you prefer. All right, next is number five. What book series got you into reading? For me, two come to mind. The first would be the Magic Treehouse books. When I was really little, I was very lucky. My parents instilled reading into me at a young age, and my mom would always take me to the library. I remember I would pick Magic Treehouse book and I would bring it into the reading room at the library, and I would not let my mother take me home until I finished the whole book. And then I would pick, you know, 3 or 4 to bring home. So that was the first one that I really remember. And then Harry Potter. I am a proud member of the Harry Potter reading generation. I love it, and I will love it till the day I die. It's just, yeah, it's really what solidified reading as something that I love for the rest of my life. So I would say those two are the main ones. Okay, number 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Maybe I should have prepped these ahead of time. I'm not sure. Maybe I would ask how Booktube has changed your relationship to reading. Has it added extra stress where there wasn't some before? Has it expanded the types of books you read because, you know, of recommendations from other people? I just want to know kind of how it's expanded, or I don't want to use the word constricted, but how it's affected your reading life. I'm really curious about that. Number 7. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Editing. I know this is horrible to say as someone who's like, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, but I hate editing videos. I have actually had a foray into YouTube in the past about living in Japan, and I really enjoyed the engagement in those videos and getting to talk to people, but editing them took a little bit of my soul every time. So this is my next attempt at making sure that that doesn't happen. I really want to put the effort in, and even though editing is not my favorite, I really want the end result of engagement with people and being able to talk about books. So even though that might be the most difficult thing, I'm going to push through. I got this. Next is number 8. When did you start reading? I think I kind of answered this a couple questions ago, but I can't remember ever not reading. I was really lucky because my parents, brought reading into my life at a young age. It was always just a part of things. And I remember making my mom read books to me every night. Harry Potter, I started loving it because my father would read them to me when I was too young, and then when I got old enough, we would read them together. So I really don't remember a time that I wasn't reading. So that's the answer to that one. Let's see. Next is 9. Where do you read? Anywhere, really. I would say my favorite place is definitely at home, because like I said, you can cuddle up with a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and just cuddle in a blanket and have a reading party by yourself. But I will read anywhere. I almost always have a book with me, whether it's an audiobook or an ebook. I ride my bike a lot in Japan, so physical books aren't, because I read a lot of fantasy. Oh, I'm skipping to the next question, aren't I? But I read a lot of fantasy, so it's often a lot of big books, as you can see, gigantic ones behind me here. So I would say I would read anywhere that's plausible, but my favorite place would probably be at home. Okay, so my memory card was full, so at least I'm on brand, making newbie mistakes and a newbie book tag, but we're back. I believe where it cut off was the last question, which is, what do you read? I mostly read fantasy. I do read some thrillers and some sci-fi, but I would say adult fantasy, and some YA fantasy is my main focus. But yeah, so that concludes my BookTube newbie tag. I'm really excited to start this journey. My setup may change, things may change, because I'm going to be working through what works best. So bear with me, but I can't wait to get started. Please leave a comment down below and subscribe, and let's start it. I'll see you guys later. Ja ne. Bye bye.